Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit that like button. Comment below. Share. Do all of that. Let me get this thing right. Get comfortable up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's your host F Merritt. Hit the like button right now. Hit that subscribe button right now for your boy. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Couple questions. Why is it always an excuse when Terrence Bud Crawford wins? I'm only talking to his haters, talking to the Earl Spence fans. It seems like when you have two fighters that ultimately the fans pick as well, the fans dub as the best in the division. We have the no pun intended, we have the side of the street type of thing. You got to either be on this side, pick this side, or you got to pick the other side. We both recognize. I think even when you talking crap to the other, the other fighter you don't like, you have to recognize that this fighter is a threat. This fighter's good. This fighter has a great skill set. This fighter has different strengths and weaknesses that will give your fighter that you have chosen a run for their money. Now, with that being said, I'm talking to the Errol Spence fans, the Terrence Bud Crawford haters. What does Bud need to do to get respect at the welterweight division? Because it seems like whenever he beats somebody, it's always an issue. It's always, oh well, so and so beat him first, or oh well, they weren't, they're a shell of themselves, or oh they're old now, or man, it wasn't that bad, like it's always something. Sean Porter's never been stopped. I mean not Errol Spence. Terrence Bud Crawford did it in what 10-11. But the majority of the stories that I'm talking about is not the adjustments that Terrence Crawford made in that fight. It's about if the fight was fixed. It's about what Kenny Porter did, why Kenny Porter stopped the fight. It's about the comments that Kenny Porter made after the fight, right? And Terrence, well, not Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman recently came out saying, "Hey, he's hungry. He's ready to fight, especially after seeing Sean get stopped the way he, got stopped." And give respect. Terrence Crawford said he would like to fight Terrence Crawford. Sometime mid 2022. Terrence Crawford responded by saying, "Well, why do I have to wait so long?" And a lot of people even saying that, why can't he just fight him now? Well, listen, like I said, it's always an excuse. This is why, Mr. Crawford, I respect you. Have nothing but love and respect for you, sir. But this is why you would not get respect if you fought Keith Thurman right now. Keith Thurman is what 2 years out of the ring, coming off of a loss, split decision loss to Manny Pacquiao. Right? We don't know what Keith Thurman is. Let him, and this is actually going to happen. Let Keith Thurman get his tune-up in first. I believe February. Let's see how he looks. Get the ring rust out. Hopefully, he gets a knockout. Looks phenomenal. He can stay in the gym because the issue with Keith Thurman is his injuries. Now, like I said, he came off a long layoff, a split decision loss to Manny Pacquiao. People forget Keith Thurman had the birth of his child. Salute to the Thurman family for that. You know what I'm saying? So he's being new daddy. He's spending more time with the family. He also had hand surgery. Now he's had shoulder surgery in the past. Now we have hand surgery. We have to see how he even goes through camp. Because a lot of fighters go into their fight already with nagging injuries. Actually, sometimes they get injured in camp, but they go along with the fight. Lomachenko he had to have shoulder surgery because he already was injured before he fought Teofimo Lopez. Um, a lot of fighters. I'm just using that for example. A lot of fighters go into the fight already hurt, either in camp or before camp, or just over the years of just wear and tear of constantly having to fight since they're like little. Man, these guys, people forget these guys have been fighting since they was little kids. A lot of these guys are Olympians. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys constantly spar all the time. You know, but that's the reason why you wouldn't get credit, Mr. Terrence Bud Crawford. If you fought Keith Thurman right now without a tune-up, everybody's going to be all the haters, all the Terrence Bud Crawford haters / Errol Spence lovers are going to say, "Oh man, Keith ain't been the same. He ain't been one time in a minute. Oh man, that's Manny Pacquiao's leftovers." We all had mutual opponents. Okay, Kell Brook fought Sean Porter. Terrence Crawford, stopped Sean Porter. Sean Porter literally has fought everybody. Yeah, you name him, he's damn near fought him. He's fought everybody at welterweight division. and it needs to be celebrated because he was the B side a lot. No complaining, no arguing. He made the best with his limited ability as far as his size, reach, this, that, and the third, pressure, game plans. Lack of bringing other people in for different looks in as far as the coaches and stuff. It was him and his dad against the world, and then they did it. 2-time welterweight champion, Hall of Famer. You can't deny that. Won some, lost some. Got a big win here and there. Came up short here and there. He's done it all. He's been at the highest. He's been at the bottom. So salute to him. But my thing is, okay, Terence Bud Crawford, hypothetically, if Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence make the fight next, there's already built-in excuses for Errol Spence. Terence Crawford's not going to get his full just due if he ends up beating Errol Spence and they fight next. Say we make that fight for May. What they going to say? Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence. What they going to say? Oh, man, he ain't been the same since the car accident. That's one. Number two, oh, man, well, he was weight drained. That's two. And just like Terence Bud Crawford told Errol Spence to his face, oh, when I beat you, they're going to say you stayed at 147 too long. And that's what I'm talking about, the weight drain thing. But something else. I mentioned the car accident. They're going to talk about the eye. Now we can talk about the time out in the ring. When was the last time Errol Spence fought? I don't even remember the last time Errol Spence fought. I think it was January against Danny Garcia. Was it January? Was it December? Damn. Because he was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao. That didn't happen. And, I mean, he says he's going to come back with a big fight. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I was hearing, certain things about them making the Ugas fight, but then I just see an article about them trying to have the purse bid on December 9th, I believe, in Miami for Ugas against one of his mandatories. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen because I'm hearing different things. Hey, and if I'm right, I'm right. Cool. If I'm wrong, hey, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong about something. I will come back and let you guys know. I don't have a problem with that. You got to take your wins and losses, baby. We take the good with the bad around here. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button while I'm in the middle of talking, as well as hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate y'all. But I just want the best. This is what I want in a perfect universe, right? I want the best to fight the best at their best. That's why, me personally, I wouldn't want Terence Crawford against Keith Thurman right now. We know Keith Thurman's not right now. We got to see how he looks. We got to see him get the ring rust up. We got to see him come back from a loss. We got to see him coming back from an injury. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't care about that. And I'll say a lot of Canelo fans don't care about that. Let's get that name on that resume. We trying to get scalps. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get, notches under the belt. I'm not even mad at that. But for me, I want to see the best fighting the best at their best. I really want to see who's the best at the welterweight division. I do. Right now, we got Ugas, WBA champion. Keith Thurman's coming back. He only has one loss to Manny Pacquiao. Other than that, people forget. Don't forget, Keith Thurman was a unified champ before Errol Spence. If you want to be honest about it, Errol Spence is holding Keith Thurman's WBC belt. Because when Keith Thurman lost, he lost the WBA belt to Manny Pacquiao. People forget he gave up that WBC belt because he was injured. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. So if Ugas has that purse bid for his mandatory for the WBA, Errol Spence says he's coming back with a big fight. There's nobody else left for him to fight except Bud and Keith Thurman. I don't think that Bud fight will be made. I don't. Even though Errol Spence says he doesn't want to tune up, but I'm saying money-wise, it's smarter for them guys to probably get one more fight in and then try to make that happen. Somebody's got to get that belt off of Ugas. This all depends if y'all really care about Undisputed at the welterweight division. That's what it is. I don't care about Undisputed, honestly. I don't care. I honestly don't. Between me and you guys, the best of the welterweight division, Errol Spence, Terence Bud Crawford. That's it. Then after that, what? Keith Thurman, Ugas. I only mentioned Keith Thurman. I mean, I can see people leaving Keith Thurman off of the list because he's been inactive. Okay, I get it. Now, after he gets his tune-up in, he's gonna be damn near mandatory spots in a lot of those divisions, probably except for the IBF, because it's gonna be like what Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis. You got Josh Taylor is going to be, moving up from 140 to 147. The WBO, he's going to get his shot eventually with Bud. But then again, hell, if Terence Bud Crawford moved up to 154 and took on the likes of Castanos, Jermell Charlo at 154. Now listen, they're gonna have their second undisputed fight in February in Houston. Okay, that's going down in February. So after that, what if, just like I said with Josh Taylor moving up to 140 because he's a WBO champ, and when you're the WBO champ, you have the option of moving up to the next division and getting that first, becoming the mandatory. What if Terence Crawford moved up and took on Jermell Charlo 154 for all the belts undisputed? That would be crazy. Terence Boyd Crawford would have a chance to be undisputed in 2 weight classes. That's crazy. He's already a Hall of Famer. But I could see the perfect scenario. Terence Boyd Crawford moves up to 154, beats Jermell Charlo if Jermell Charlo beats Castanos. And then Earl Spence moves up to 54, and they have undisputed fight at 54. Earl Spence would be replenished. He would feel more comfortable at 54. And it'd be a hell of a spectacle because, like I said, all the belts are on the line at 54. Hell, some people say Bud is strong. Bud might get even stronger. We don't even know. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. Hit the subscribe button for your boy. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I greatly appreciate y'all. I'm gone.